going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my True King Dinosaur deck profile for the post-link format. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of you guys have been asking me, Sam, what is my take on True King Dinosaurs with the release of the new game mechanic and the link format? And I'm telling you guys right now, the deck hasn't changed too much, okay? It hasn't. Because Dinosaurs is one of the decks that's able to adapt within the link era very, very well. We don't need to utilize link monsters at all, and this is one of the best decks to actually pick up if you guys just want to ignore link summoning as a whole. By the way guys, just as a disclaimer, this is going to be a True King Dinosaur deck profile, so you guys are going to be expected to see cards like Diagram, Ash Blossoms, and in my personal opinion, if you want to play the best version of Dinosaurs, you must play the True King Dinosaurs, which are like Diagram and things like that. But for those of you who are budget players, I have a budget deck profile on my channel. Make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. That'll be absolutely amazing as well. But for those of you who are looking for something that's really competitive and that's can actually compete against today's meta and, you know, can actually hold in today's meta, this is a deck profile for you. And for those of you who are Dinosaur fans, hopefully you guys enjoyed this deck profile. And of course guys, as I progress to the deck profile, I'll be explaining to you guys all my card choices and the reason why I play them. And we always sit on one extra deck monster anyways, either it'll be VFD or Phantom Fortress, things like that, or Legia. Most of the time we're only going to be sitting on one boss monster from the extra deck anyways. And that's why Dinosaurs are just so compatible in today's link format. By the way guys, I have a True Draco playmat now available. If you guys are interested in supporting the channel, make sure you guys get your True Draco playmat today. Here's a full picture of how the mat looks like. I do free shipping to Canada and also USA. International shipping will cost extra. So without further ado, let's get started with the deck profile. Starting with the monster you guys want to play, of course, double Ultimate Conductrano. This card is really self-explanatory for the fact that it's one of the biggest boss monsters in the deck, and that's why this deck is just so good in links, because Ultimate Conductrano doesn't require you to use the extra deck. He's a boss monster within himself, and really good thing about him is that he's able to just basically Book of Moon your opponent's entire board, you know, once per turn during either player's turn during the main phase, so that way that you can interrupt a lot of plays. Really good card in the deck. Next off, we're going to play, you know, one of the best search cards in the deck, of course, Triple Soul Eating Oviraptor. Card is really powerful. The fact that you're able to search Conductor directly from your deck to your hand, the fact that you're able to search a Baby Ceratosaurus from your deck to your hand, and it's also the dump cards of the graveyard is also really good as well, so that way that you can feed your graveyard from this Dinosaurus. And secondary effect where it's able to pop a dinosaur monster on the field, level 4 or lower dinosaur monster from the field, especially when dinosaur monster from a graveyard is really amazing as well. Oviraptor can also revive back Ultimate Conductor Trano if Trano was special summoned properly. So next off, you're going to play, of course, Triple Miscellaneosaurus. You guys don't know how Miscellaneosaurus works. The fact that you're able to just protect dinosaur monsters during the main phase is really strong, and the fact that it's able to banish itself from the graveyard up to the amount of dinosaur monsters from your graveyard, especially when dinosaur monster from the deck, up to the amount of dinosaur monsters you banish, is just really good. And cobbling off Miscellaneosaurus with Giant Rex, it's absolutely insane. So Triple Miscellaneosaurus, you know, one Trano Infinity. This card is still a really good card to OTK. And for the last level 4s you play is, of course, the one Giant Rex. This card is really, really powerful. Special combling off of Miscellaneosaurus. You can, you know, banish, what's it called, Miscellaneosaurus, Giant Rex. Giant Rex will come back, and then you can basically just continue your combo plays from there. Next off, for the babies, the card that you never want to draw, of course, is the one Dracaeolo. Card is still a really good card. The fact that you're able to make Denglong and also Trishula, which is really amazing. Double Petit Pteranodon, really good cards, especially under Diagram. And of course, one of the best cards in the deck, Triple Baby Ceratosaurus. You always want to maximize yourself when drawing the Baby Ceratosaurus as quickly as possible. Next off, for the True King engine, you want to play, of course, Triple Lithosagium, okay? Lithosagium or Lithosagium, okay? Sorry, guys. So, Triple Lithosagium, this card is really good. You guys don't know how powerful this is. It's also really meta relevant because you're able to banish cards from the extra deck, especially against Zodiacs, which is really nice. So, this card comes really handy, and it's, of course, one of the starter cards of the deck that you want to see in your opening hand. So, Triple Earth True King, and then last but not least, you want to play the Double Fire True King to basically round off your True King engine. These cards are really good cards because you're able to have access to VFD, which is one of the best cards in today's metagame right now. It's a walking floodgate. It's like essentially a Shockmaster for today's meta. So having access to VFD is just really amazing in today's metagame, so you must play the True King engine. Your one card out to any problematic monsters on the field is, of course, the one Doggoran. The fact that you're able to search this card directly from your deck to your hand off Oviraptor is just really amazing. And always having a one card search out against cards like Masterpiece or any problematic monsters on the field is just really good. So you want to play the one Doggoran. Amazing. Let's go out to the hand traps. The best hand trap in the game, one Max C. Okay, really powerful. Triple Ash Blossom, Enjoy Spring, really good cards. And the last but not least, you're going to play, of course, double Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit to round off your hand traps of the deck. And as you guys all know, this deck is combo based deck. All you really need in your hand is like Diagram and a Baby Ceratosaurus to basically go off with your combo plays. So having cards backed up in your hand to protect your boards or just to basically stop your opponent's plays is just really good. So having cards like Ghost Ogre and also Ash Blossom in your hand after you finish comboing off is just really amazing. And also it's a tuner, so which can actually help you make a card in your extra deck deck, which I'll explain later on, which came in clutch to me, you know, 1 or 2 games throughout testing. So I'll explain that as I go on to the extra decks, but that's pretty much it for the monsters. Alright guys, off to the spell. You want to play, of course, Triple Dragonic Diagram. This card is the best spell card in the deck. I understand that this card is really expensive right now, and for those of you who are budget players, I said before that I have a deck profile that doesn't require you to use Diagram, but it requires you to use Lost World instead. And Lost World isn't really too good in today's meta because you don't want to give your opponent tokens, because when you give your opponents tokens, they have easy access to Link Spider, and you don't want to do that at all. But anyways, guys, Diagram is one of the best cards in the deck. Basically pops your babies and adds your True King's cards directly from your deck to your hand, which is really, really powerful. And if you guys want to play a meta competitive version, I believe that the you know, Diagram version and the True King version is the best version to go. Or you want to see Diagram as quickly as possible, so you play Triple Terraforming, really good card to actually search out Diagram. Next, you also play a double set rotation. You want to see Diagram in your opening hand as quickly as possible. Sometimes, you know, if your opponent don't have, you know, board wipes, it's going to be really hard to clear a face-up VFD. So you want to try to make VFD as quickly as possible in this deck. So I want to try to maximize myself on drawing Diagram as quickly as possible, so I can just basically combo off with my play. So that's why I love playing double set rotation, Triple Terraforming, and Triple Diagram, because I want to see this card as much as possible, as quickly as possible. And then, of course, the one Gateway of Chaos. You guys can also play Magical Midbreaker as well, but, you know, when you give your opponent Gateway of Chaos, they basically can't even activate this, so which is really awesome. So one Gateway, and that's pretty much it for the spell line. Now, I believe that this is the correct version to play, where you actually maximize yourself on playing the you know, the search cards, and also maximize yourself on playing the field cards, because you want to combo off with your you know, babies and of course Dragonic Diagram as quickly as possible. And then you want to play, of course, Triple Fossil Dig. Really good card to search out your dinosaur monsters. Double Cosmic Cyclone, really good card, especially against the what's it called, True Dragos, especially on your opponent's turn. Well, on your turn, when you activate the trap, the tribute summon, you can always hold your Cosmic Cyclone to basically just banish the trap card. So Cosmic is just really good. Last but not least, you're gonna play the one Regeki. The one Soul Charge, this card can actually win you games. And last but not least, you want to play, of course, the one Double Evolution Pail. I actually like this card for the fact that you're able to actually banish one monster and one non-monster from your hand and or graveyard. So you basically banish 2 cards from your graveyard. You can immediately special summon a level 7, okay, or high dinosaur type monster directly from your hand or deck, which is really good. So you have instant access to Ultimate Conductor Channel. I am playing a 45 card deck. I haven't really found any inconsistency issues with the deck yet, but, you know, with the amount of, you know, field spell and search cards that I am playing in the deck, I haven't, you know, found any inconsistency issues at all. And the fact that I'm also playing 45 gives me, like, you know, a 0 to none chance. Like, it gives me like a 1% chance or something to actually just draw the Gateway of Chaos, which is insane. So I never want to draw the Gateway of Chaos, so that's why I tend to play the 45 card count. Like, you know, like sometimes this is only one of that you actually don't want to see in the deck. So playing 45 cards guarantees you that you will never, or like you will have a very, very slim chance of seeing the Gateway of Chaos. So that's pretty much it for spells. 45 cards so far has not been an issue for me. You guys can definitely go ahead and try it out yourself. It's all up to personal preference on what you guys want to play. Just use my deck list as a guide to what you guys can build in your own deck. So that's pretty much it for the spells. Let's go off to the side deck. Alright guys, so this is what I have to showcase you guys for the side deck so far. Side deck is always up to personal preference. You guys can just take my side deck and look at it as a guide to what you guys can play in your own side deck. But here we go. Double Dark Hole. Okay, double Twin Twisters, one Cosmic Cyclone, the third one, double Forbidden Chalice, okay, really good cards. The one Doggeran, of course, the one Gamma Seal. Doggeran is definitely searchable off the Overraptor, so you can have that one card out to Masterpiece. You know, triple Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, Ghost Holger, one Trident, and one Decode Talker. Decode Talker is just really good because you can actually put it in, and you can actually have access to it if you actually are desperate to make 2 or more Xyz monster. But I actually never find myself using Decode Talker that much. The only time I'll actually slide Decode Talker is that if it's really relevant in decks that utilize Decode Talker so much, so I'll usually slide it in for the Ghost Reaper and Decode Talker, so I can just get rid of their Decode Talker immediately, so that way they don't have extra deck spams, which is really good. Dryden, you guys don't know how good Dryden is. Well, Dryden is really powerful, so you know, like you gotta kill it in Zodiac, so that's why you slide Reapers in for the Dryden. And also, once ABC become meta relevant again, I'm definitely gonna be sliding ABC Dragon Buster, so that way that I can Ghost Reaper that Buster immediately. Alright guys, off to the extra deck. For our synchros, you want to play, of course, the one Trish, okay, one Trish, one Black Rose, and this is the card I was talking about. And Black Rose can actually become really relevant because one time I had a Ghost Reaper in my hand, and I also had Ultimate Conductor Channel. What I did was that I actually activate Miscellaneosaurus to actually banish, okay, I activate Miscellaneosaurus to actually banish itself, and also Giant Rex to special summon a baby directly from the deck. And of course, when Giant Rex gets banished, you special summon itself. I normal summon the Ghost Ash or Ghost Reaper or whatever, you know, tuner I had, made a Black Rose, pop the entire board, pop the baby, baby will get special summon another monster from the deck, and then I can easily banish 2 cards in my graveyard to special summon Ultimate Conductor Triangle from my hand, so that way I can easily OTK my opponent without having to worry about problematic back rolls. So that's why Black Rose Dragon can actually become really relevant in this deck for the fact of the amount of hand traps you play. So 1 Black Rose, 1 Denglong, really good card. You guys all know the combo with Denglong. VFD was really good. 1 High Speed War Chambara, 1 Phantom Fortress, okay, really good card. 1 VFD. The reason why this deck is so good, as I said before, is that we always utilize on 1 extra deck monster anyways, because what we'll do is that we'll make Trish in our extra monster zone, right? Banish a card in your opponent's hand, field, and graveyard, and then we'll, you know, overlay with Trish and the True King monster we have on the field for a Phantom Fortress, and that's still us utilizing 1 extra deck's monster zone. So, you know what I mean? Like, this deck does not get hurt by Link summoning at all. So, 1 Phantom, 1 True King Calamities. Card's really broken, guys. One of the best cards in today's meta right now. 1 Lagia, 1 Dolka, 1 Lightning and Utopia, with 1 Direwolf. Direwolf is one of the best cards on the Link because you destroy it yourself and destroy a card your opponent control, and then which gives you access to more extra deck monsters because Direwolf will just kill itself. So yeah, 1 Castell, Tornado Dragon, Samurai, because you can actually OTK, and last but not least, the 1 Abyss Dweller to run off our monster lineup. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this video. We don't need Link monsters in the extra deck at all. In the main deck, it's not necessary. This is my take on Link format dinosaurs. Very standard still, but you know, this deck is one of the decks that's able to compete in Link format. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any further questions, please leave it in the comment section below. And I told you guys, as I always tell you guys, this deck list is the best deck list that works towards my playstyle. It's the best list for me. So if you guys have any, you know, techs or your own choices that you guys want to play in your deck, make sure you guys go ahead and do that. Just use my deck list as a guide to what you guys can play in your own deck. You know what I mean? Please leave in the comment section below on what you guys think about this deck. I understand that this deck may not be budget, but if you guys want to play a competitive, if you guys want to play a competitive dinosaur deck, I believe that, you know, diagram is just really important for you to actually explode in today's metagame with this deck. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. And this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.